maybe 2 years of Aaron Rodgers. I remember you talking about that. And a lot of people talked about that. That was the main reason why we didn't feel like that was a good destination for Aaron Rodgers to be over here in Vegas if he was only going to do 2 years, and we had to give up all of that draft capital.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, that's the treasure chest. You know, even still, because I think if they would have waited out after the draft, and they could have seen if somebody would have dropped, ain't nobody gonna compare it Aaron Rodgers regardless. But shit, that can turn into a pretty decent pick for the Packers if they're not happy with. I don't know about Jordan Love, but I think if they ain't happy with Jordan Love, they may get a quarterback that'll drop to them.
You know what I mean? Like, we're what, 2 days away from the draft?
2 days away, dog. We 2 days away. Can't wait.
Look, 2 days away. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, bro.
Yeah.
They're going to do something. They're going to do something. There will be some Raider news come Thursday. You know what I mean? About these dudes. And I think it might be in the middle of the draft.
More than JB. Yeah, I hear you.
I think it may be in the middle of the draft. I just want to know what it is. You know what I mean? Are we gonna trade out the 7th spot? You know what I mean? Good morning, Holly. How you doing? Salute to everybody in the chat. D Menace, Queen, Holly, B Al, Al's Ghost. Who else is in the building? JB, salute, Wild Turkey.
Pena.
What's good? Hey, Ja, that fight was nice, bro. Hey, look, if you went against Tank Davis, man, I don't know what you was thinking about.
I just kept my mouth shut the whole time. I just watched the spread just go higher and higher.
Man,
and
I watched my brother make 2 bets. Then while I was sitting, I'm like, bro, you stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You stupid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you stupid. Like, I'm not betting against Tank, bro.
No,
that's not even smart. It's not even, even good business. That's not even good business.
Hey, I didn't want to tell nobody that. I kept my mouth shut. Ja was giving them all the insight. He was, all you got to do is listen to Ja, bro. For real, man. Listen to you for just overall universal insight onto shit. And then listen to Ja for the boxing insight. Because that dude, he called it just like he called it. And I was like, I'm gonna go with this dude. I
was off by 1 round.
Me too. I you know what's crazy though? Because I know without a doubt, and you know that I know that you're telepathic like a motherfucker. Because I remember that time I went to damn Vegas, bro. And I still owe you that damn roulette cash that you earned on that damn betting that shit. But man, I tell you what, when I look back on that shit, you got some telepathy, bro. You definitely do. You be seeing some shit. Get you a good view. But nah, man, I got no doubt.
Hey, do me a favor.
What's up?
Check the private chat real quick.
Let me see. Okay. Yup. Ain't no doubt.
And then that's just my thought, bro. You know what I mean? That's just my thought.
Yep.
They're gonna trade Josh Jacobs for righty. I don't think they trade Josh Jacobs, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think they trade Josh Jacobs, bro. Honestly.
I hope not.
If they trade Josh Jacobs, now that means I gotta go watch running back film. You know what I mean? The running backs coming out this year.
Stop, man.
You know what I mean? I ain't watching no running backs because I'm like, Josh Jacobs will be here. You know what I mean? He'll be here. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
So if you're telling me now they're gonna trade Josh Jacobs, bro, now I gotta go watch the running back because we need a running back. I don't trust none of them, bro. If I'm being 100%, bro, I don't trust none of them right now.
Oh, you talking about the running back?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
you get rid of Josh Jacobs, bro. I don't have no faith in the running back room right now, and I'm just being honest.
Listen, I
saw nothing from these guys last year that would make me say, oh, okay, I can see where we're headed. Nah, I don't see it, and that's just being honest because the sample size that we got from him last year was so small.
Yeah,
Josh Jacobs played phenomenal football last year, so. You know, you go and look at that, and it's like, now I got to look at running backs.
Yeah.
Holly said, Hondo's interview. Which one? The one from yesterday? You talking about the one he did here on Raider Cusher show yesterday morning? that I called and chewed Kush out about after I left the golf course.
Hey, you should have texted me. You should have been like, I'm right here on the golf course. I was like, oh, let's have you in.
I could have at least tuned in while I was on the golf course and watched.
And when did you tell me? When did you tell me you was on the golf course?
I got on the golf course at 6 o'clock.
But when did you tell Kush that you was on the golf course?
Kush should have called me and been like, hey, bro.
After the show. Hey, I told you, I don't want to tell everybody where I was at.
I know. I'm just fucking
the crazy. I got to tell the viewers, too, because I was sitting there, and I was emailing, going back and forth with them, and I put it in our NWA chat. And I was like, hey, I think I may have Hondo on in a couple minutes. And everybody was like, huh? And what are you talking about? I'm like, I think he may come on in a couple minutes. So I'm in the bathroom, man. And I've just got done with my son with the gym. And I told my son, I was like, hey, bro, because he's only like, we don't like a couple blocks, you know what I'm saying, from where he goes to school at. So I was like, hey, bro, you got to walk to school today. And he was like, what? I was like, I got Hondo, because he knows Hondo. It's like, Hondo's going to come on real quick. I was like, I need you to walk to school today, bro. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll give you a thumbs up if I need you to walk to school, and then I'll give you the cancel button if I don't need you to walk. I'll just take you. So I'm thinking, okay, he's going to hop on for like 5-10 minutes. And, man, we just start talking. And, like, about 20 minutes into it, I go to my son. I'm like, hey, you got to go. He's like, all right, cool. So he was all excited. He's like, did you hear my voice in the background? I'm like, yeah, man, we heard you in the background, man. So, yeah, bro. But, nah, man, we got some more stuff planned, though, so don't even trip. Like
I'm just joshing.
You already, we can't talk about it, but you already know what was said about it, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, it's shout out to our chat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. All I can say, this is what I'll tell y'all, is that you are, and it's not me on the screen, but the other person on the screen, you are looking in the presence of absolute legend when it comes to certain things that's dealing with the Raiders. This guy is the man. And like I said, it's always a pleasure to work with you, bro. It's always a pleasure.
I appreciate it. What I hear, I appreciate that as well. You know
Yeah. That's all I'll say.
From hearing yesterday, bro, I don't give a fuck if my numbers ever reach top epitome. You know what I mean? The fact that I reach where I reach to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I'm liked by who likes me.
Yep.
Bro, that mean everything to me. You know what I mean? That mean more to me than anything. Don't get me wrong. I would love to get the numbers, but that means more to me than anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, salute to you. You know who you is. Thank you. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Kindly, I appreciate you for real.
Yep. What up, Rich? What up, Popo?
You know, so for me, like, just looking at what's coming up on Thursday, by the way, please tune in on Thursday to the NWA Network.
All of them.
We will be live, you know what I mean, the majority of the day, if not all day. We will be bringing you guys draft coverage, as I said. We'll probably start about an hour or 30 minutes before the draft actually kicks off. And we will bring you every single pick. You know what I mean? We will bring you every single pick that is available. You know, every single pick will be available. So
their name has been spoken about most likely throughout the NWA network a multitude of times already. Whoever it is that gets drafted, their name has been spoken about, I'm sure, on one of your shows. That's the great part. So, you know what I'm saying? You already know a lot about most of
the names I brought up. You know what I mean? It would make me feel good if I'm on the same page. It's like, look, they were on it. This guy was on their board.
Yeah.
So that I said was a possibility.
Yeah. I love it. That's what it's going to be about, man. I mean, the thing about it is, like, what does Loon always say? You say it, Loon says it. We all kind of say it in our own roundabout way, right? But Loon says it, I think he can paraphrase it the best, where he's like, I'm trying to find out what these motherfuckers think like. You know what I'm saying? And, like, that's what we going to find out. And to me, from listening to Hondo talk, listening to you talk, a lot of other people that I respect talk about the Raiders, the one thing that I see the most is that we have the ability to be able to see what Ziggler's going to do. And we just got to give him that opportunity to cook, because he is, from all intents and purposes, he has a lot of respect for people around the NFL as being a great drafter, even in a system that had a bad history of taking poor draft picks. And he was like that dude that would be in the corner, you know what I'm saying? That would be like, hey, y'all need to pick up that AJ Hawk. They're like, what, man? Whatever, Zig, man. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't listen to 100% of his opinions that he would have. So now, you know, people are looking at it around the NFL as like, hey, this dude, you know what I'm saying? He gets a chance to be able to make his own picks and do what he can. And they're looking at Parham as the catapult for that, you know, to be able to see what he can be able to do just with a third rounder. So, man, it's just a lot of excitement, bro, because we can take anybody and I'll be excited. But that dude that you called, that Maurer, Cody Maurer, what's his name? From North Dakota State, that's another one you called.
Toomey?
No, bro, no. The redhead Thor looking mug. With the missing tooth. Cody Maurer?
No, I don't. Ma. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Chat to help. Yeah, we go. Cody Ma. Yeah. Whew. Man, go look at the tape on him, y'all. I looked at the tape after I got done talking to Hondo, and I was like, and then I talked to Dirty. He's like, I told you, bro. I talked about this dude. He is impressive, man. He started out as a wide receiver, bro. In high school, he started out as a wide receiver. He was a track athlete, and he played hoop. He was more of a hooper. And they said when he went to North Dakota State, they said, look, man, you're going to be a big boy, you know, just looking at your frame. You know what I mean? Like the strength and conditioning coach, they sent him there because he was 6'6", or 6'5", 221. And they were like, look, man, we're going to give you a free pass to go to the dining facilities all over the city, all over the campus. You get like these tickets, these coupons. And so he's like, where most students would have like 15 meals, you know what I'm saying, a week, because they don't pay on the weekend. He was like, I was getting unlimited. He's like, I would go 40 to 60 times a week and would just be eating and eating and eating. So he went from 222 to 265 in like a season and a half. And then he went up from there. He gained an inch, got taller, got up to like 3 something. And now he's where he's at now, like 330 or whatever it is. But that boy is vicious. He's absolutely vicious. He lost his front teeth from junior high school. He got hit in the game, and they kept trying to build it and restore it. And he couldn't get his smile back. So he just said, screw it. And then when he went to the university, they told him, hey, why don't you just you got red hair, you just look kind of weird. Why don't you just grow your hair out? So ever since then, homeboy just been growing his hair out and, being a beast. So, like I said, if y'all ain't seen him yet, Cody Mock, he's from North Dakota State. He could play every position on the line and then some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 4, 5. One for the nation. All right, let's do it. Yeah. What else did I look at the other day? I was looking at the possibility of running backs, if there was any. And it seems like the only real talent out there is that dude from Texas, Bijan Robinson. That guy is amazing, and he's the only first-round talent. Looks like they got on the big board right now. But there's some, I like Evan Hull from Northwestern, and there's another little running back from K-State. I think that'll go undrafted. So we like value, and I think if we're looking at Josh Jacobs in a contract year, we're going to try and act the fool and get some talent. Because I'm with you, Dirty. I'm not impressed with what I see from the running back position minus Josh Jacobs, man. It's just unproven. You see what it took carries-wise to get Josh going. 340 damn carries. He acted a fool this year. So, yeah, we got to get some people to get some reps this year, especially if we don't know what's going to happen. But the other thing I took away from it, talking to Hondo, was he said there's 2 guys that's in the draft this year that are just dudes, like absolute monsters that you can't miss on. And there's only 2 of them. And surprisingly enough, it wasn't Jalen Carter. And he said it was Will Anderson and Tyree Wilson, the big dude from Texas Tech, 6'6" and a half, 6'7", 260, 270, monster. But he has to develop. And I think that the perfect coach to learn from and develop would be Max and Chandler. Shit. And he would be a monster. That's the only thing that's negative on his draft grading is that he can't develop. He can't turn in. With Max.
Sorry about that. I had to go check on little man.
Oh, you good? You good? I was just talking about the 2 guys that Hondo said is considered the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Two guys, absolute rock stars in the draft this year, and it was neither one of them was Jalen Carter. He said it was Will Anderson and Tyree.
Bro, so, I've been saying this, and I've been saying this. I'm going to continue to say this. There is a issue with Jalen Carter.
Yep.
There is a problem with Jalen Carter.
There is.
Saying.
There is. There seems like it is. But yeah, he said talent-wise, and he said not even considering the other stuff. He said, conditioning. Well, I'm learning also, not even through Hondo, but through other channels too, that conditioning is a big issue with Jalen. Like, there's some people that are saying right now that they've written letters to training staff or talked on record about how happy they'll be that he'll be gone. So it's getting close to draft week. Yeah.
I don't know nothing about none of that. But what I will tell you this is, whatever the issue is, there is an issue with Jalen Carter.
Yeah. So
take it for what it's worth. I'm just saying. there's an issue with Jalen Carter.
We got it. So, looking at the two people that he talked about, I mean, we're talking about on the field talent, and I thought he was going to say a couple other different names just based off the combine. You know what I'm saying? But Will Anderson, there's a lot of great tape on Will. There's some tape that I saw that he can work with.
Look, let's do this. You know what I mean? Let's not just limit it to speaking of the Raiders, right? When we talk about these players, when we talk about these players, for the most part, the tape and the rumors, they all get passed around at the same time. You know what I mean? What one player hears, one coaching staff hears about a player, another coaching staff is hearing the same thing. You know what I mean? So everybody is doing their due diligence, right? Everybody's doing their due diligence when it comes to drafting a player. Will Anderson's on everybody's board, bro. If you're in the top 10 and Will Anderson's not on your board, what are you thinking about? You know what I mean? Where's your actual GM, mind at? Because Will Anderson should be on everybody's board in the top 10. This guy's a phenomenal player. You know what I mean? He is. He's a phenomenal player. Like, I'm not gonna just limit it to just the Raiders speaking on these things. No. These are things being talked about by everybody's franchise. Everybody. Will Anderson, Jalen Carter, quarterbacks that ain't. I'm telling you, I don't think there's a star quarterback in this draft. I don't think there's a star quarterback in this draft. Not like next year.
How you doing? Good. Have a good day. All right. Yeah. The great thing about the draft is that there's always, we look back on it and we always get so excited over these players. And then I look back on, I like to make myself a good time sometimes. And I'll go back and look in like the draft from like 10 years ago. And I'm like, damn, we got like two players that I can still really remember as a household name. Not just Raiders, like you talked about, just football-wise, So when we get so worked up about players, about what happens in 10 years, most of this shit, they're going to be like, man, who? What? Who is that person? I can't remember now. I remember Nick Farley. That's one of them. I was like, damn, man, what happened to that dude? You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be one of the best talents all time. He's supposed to have yada, yada, yada. So it's a lot of players like that throughout time. It's like, man, what the hell happened? I want to see a thesis about that shit. It's like, what keeps some of the great ones going through contract years and what keeps some of the other ones from not achieving that? Because for the ones that do it seems like it's so easy for some of those guys. They just stand out. So what trait do they bring that we can find to be able to attribute that to just one player? And it's hard because you can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right about that. You know what I mean? You're definitely right about that. Look, I don't know what next year's quarterback will be. I don't. I like Deion's son. You know what I mean? I like Caleb.
Oh, Shedeur?
Yeah. My only issue with Shedeur is he doesn't perform well without his dad. It's my only issue. He does not perform well without his dad.
I mean, I can't say I've seen an extended amount of tape without him.
I don't know why y'all keep bringing up Hendon Hooker when he's not even in the top 5 quarterback discussion.
What's up, Steve? How you doing, bro?
Seriously, man, I don't like Hendon Hooker, man. I don't like none of these quarterbacks.
Right.
I'm just being honest, man. I don't like none of these guys, man.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. You know what I mean? I'm not impressed. I'm just not.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, look, we the people. He got to get paid, bro. When you sign them contracts for that money, you know what I mean? If they ask you to put on a shirt and take a picture, bro. You gotta take a picture, bro.
It's about that point.
And that's what the NIL deal was all about, bro.
Yeah, they came out with a coaching jacket, if you guys don't know. So Shedeur Sanders has a deal with Under Armour. And correct me if I'm wrong, interrupt anytime, Dirty. But I believe he has a contract deal with also Tom Brady's brand that is a subsidiary of nothing. And it's just independently by Tom Brady's brand. He has a coaching jacket that they had him sponsor that he was rocking, a couple weeks ago or something like that. They just revealed the new Tom Brady coaching jacket, and they got a picture of this mug on the back or something like that. I heard, or like the logos on the back, like real small. It's gonna go for a mint. It's gonna go for a whole bunch of money. You already know that.
Hey, I'll tell you this about CJ. CJ Stroud may work somewhere. I don't think he works for us. I don't know if the kid's going to be a star or not. It remains to be seen. I'm just saying, I'm not impressed with any of these quarterbacks coming out this year, man. I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm glad that they got the talent to get to the next level. That's dope. You know what I mean? I don't want to sell the kids short. None of these kids short, you know what I mean, for the work that they put in. And give them to the next level. Kudos to that, bro. I'm not trying to hate.
No, you just don't want to make your quarterback.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in these quarterbacks.
Yep.
You know,
I hear you.
That's all. Just not interested in them. I just like, Black Sales, what's good, my dude? Who do I want? Look, so I'll take a. Give me Toomey from Northwestern. Swansky, lineman. I'll take him. I'll take Banks. You can want Jalen Carter all you want. You're not getting Jalen Carter. You're not getting Jalen Carter.
Morning, how you doing?
Right now, you're not getting Jalen Carter. There's an issue with the kid, bro, and it's a big issue. It's not for me to speak on. You know what I mean? It's not for me to speak on, but there's an issue with this kid, and it is a big issue, an extremely large issue, a Haynesworth issue. Let's just put it like that. I've heard that this kid is being looked at and evaluated as being equivalent to a fucking Haynesworth, bro. I'm not trying to have that. I ain't trying to have that. I'm just being honest.
We got you.
I'll call you after the show, man. I'll call you after the show. It's just not for me to speak on, but I'm just saying, if you know anything about Haynesworth, you would stay clear of this kid right here. If you're smart and you saw what Haynesworth did, I'll take Gonzo. Don't get me wrong. I'll take Gonzo. I like him. Hold on. You know, I keep my list in front of me, man. You know what I mean? I like to partake in things, and I got a life too outside of YouTube. I got a life. You know what I mean? I go to work.
What up, Courtney? I see you, bro. Salute to your fam. Hope you're doing well, man. Salute to you. Got Courtney watching. You gave me a DM.
Okay.
Salute to you, bro.
Salute you, man. Salute to you. Hope all is going well for you. You know what I mean? Still praying that everything gets resolved, my brothers. Much love and respect to you. And we look forward to having you around one day and, having a conversation. Let's see. Devon Witherspoon is definitely top of the list for me. So my top three corners that I will take: Devon Witherspoon, Tristan Gonzalez, Deontay Banks. Those are my top 3 corners, right? Let me see. My safeties. I don't know. I don't even really want a safety in the first round. I could take a second, third round safety. Not too bad. First round, let me see. My names for the first round. Trent Simpson, Drew Saunders.
Hey, what's up, man?
I would take any one of them in the first.
Yep.
Adefumi out of Northwestern. Brian Breesy out of Clemson. I'll take any one of them. Will Anderson, Tyree Wilson, Nolan Smith. I'll take them in the first. Yeah, that's about it, really. That's really all about what I take in the first. What's up, Juan? We the people. Dark, what's good with you, man? Look, just because you're a first round draft pick don't mean you're a top 10 draft pick. You know what I mean? There's a difference between top 10 and first round. You know, some players you just aren't gonna, take. Look, Lee Farrell was a first round draft pick, but he wasn't a number 4 overall first round draft pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He might have been a first round draft pick somewhere, but not a number 4.
Yeah.
He never even lived up to a number 4. He never even lived up to a number 23 overall. You know, so some players may be first round draft picks that don't make them number 7 overall draft picks.
Right. You know, the thing about DNs too, where those hybrid type of cats like that is, you look at over time, it seems like every single one of them, as soon as they leave, not everyone, like there's been some failures, you know what I'm saying, along the way, but we have a high percentage of DNs that'll leave and they'll go someplace else and they start developing those skills. Max Crosby was an anomaly. You know what I mean? He was up there with the Bosa boys as being an anomaly. Nobody saw, well, they knew the Bosa was going to be that guy, but nobody saw Max coming out that young and developing his hands and his speed to be able to be like clockwork like that, and that's the thing about, we got to be cautious about taking a DN is unless they're like that type of dog in them and have that engine too and can be versatile. There's a handful of them this year that I like you were talking about that Drew Sanders guy. I'm seeing a lot of tape on him. We got to find a spot for him somewhere. First, second round, someplace. If we got to trade down, get a handful of picks. I do like him a lot. We got a handful of cats though that got some talent. D tackle is I like that cat like you're talking about from where's it from Northwestern? Yeah, that dude is nice.
Yeah,
I would be happy with him and good couple linebackers and get me a couple or give me a lineman and maybe a few cornerbacks and I'm a happy man, But it just depends on how they want to mix it.
Hey, we the people. I know you big on Javon Dexter, but here's the good thing about that pick. At the right number, he's great value with a high upside.
Yeah.
At the right draft number, I'm going to give you the right draft number for Javon Dexter. The right draft number for Javon Dexter is anywhere between 60 and 85. He goes in between there. Great number, great upside.
How you doing?
It's value. Anything higher than that, bad pick. I mean, because he's the number 10. He's the number 10 D tackle. You know what I mean? In the top 10 D tackles of this year, he's number 10. So anything inside first round.
What's I don't mean to interrupt. What's the upside on this kid that he's so emphatic about, bro? I haven't seen it.
So the upside on this kid, phenomenal run defender. You know what I mean? Make stops, no problem. You know what I mean? Definitely make stops. His downside is his rush to the quarterback. It's not where it needs to be for me. You know what I mean? He's 300 pounds. He runs a 4.8. That's not fast. That's not fast. Sorry. That's not fast at all, bro. It's just not. Especially when I see cats 6'2", 312, running 4.5s, 4.6, 4.8 is slow. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's still a 4. Don't get me wrong. He might be fat. Nah, he ain't fat. I mean,
this man said, "Hold up, Paul. Wait, he ain't fat."
I'm pretty sure I can still run a 4.6, bro. At 44, I'm pretty sure I can still run a 4.6 at 40.
Oh man.
Just being honest, bro. I feel like I can still run at least 4.6. You know what I mean? Give me 6 months to train for a 40-yard dash, bro.
Hey, you saw my game tape. I still got them burners, bro.
Hey, bro. I'm faster than I think I am. I know that. You know what I mean? I'm faster than I think I am.
I tell you what, I'm gonna need some time because the last time I tried to go and sprint for the first time in my life,
I might be the second fastest content creator. I might be the second fastest content creator.
I'll give you number 2.
At the race. I'd probably be the second fastest. Yeah.
Yep. I see that.
I gotta give it to Honcho at number 1. I think
Honcho. You tripping, bro. You tripping. I'm about to keep hold up.
I think Honcho might be the fastest, bro. I think Honcho.
Look, I got to mute Dirty. He out of pocket right here. Look, Dirty, you on 25 push-ups. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? The amount of insult on my show, sir, to say that there's somebody out there in the universe that is faster than me, that wears this shield, that doesn't get paid for it. You out your goddamn mind. I heard you talk about everything else today. But hell no, bro.
I probably give it to you. It'll probably go you, Honcho, then me. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Let's do that, bro. Let's put the challenge. Let's put the 40-yard challenge out, bro. Let's put the 40-yard dash challenge out.
You are ripping it. You saw my tape.
Better content creators, bro. Put out the 40-yard challenge, bro.
Look, I tell you what.
Hey, look, small people can't run. That's my thing. They don't pump their arms well enough.
Bro, I'll tell you what right now. I'm gonna make y'all stop right now because I will embarrass the shit out of everybody. I promise. It's not many things that I guarantee. You see me all the time on my show, right? I'm a very mild-mannered person. I pay my taxes on time. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I open the door for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I do all my shit. And check this out. I can guarantee you. Please don't do that to these cats, man. I will hurt these boys so bad. I tell you what, 400 yards. Fuck a 40. I give you a 40. I give you 100. I give you 200. I give you 400. I'll do anything up to 800 meters. And I'll dust anybody's ass off. I guarantee it. There's not many things that I guarantee. So I've warned y'all, cautious y'all. I don't want to see nobody in the hospital running because they're going to hurt their heart. They're going to have a heart attack trying to keep up my ass.
My fastest 40 is 4.43.
Okay, I got you beat.
I've never ran faster than 4:43.
I can guarantee you, I got you beat by far.
You probably do, bro. I don't know. Man, nigga. Look, I'm just blowing smoke. I tell you, I'm being third, my nigga. If I line up and get out the blocks, bro, we doing something. I'm liable to show up like Marshawn Lynch, nigga, high with Hennessy in my pocket.
Hey, you see, I be listening to everything. I'm like, all right, yep, you don't like that? Okay, too. But when you start talking about running, bro, that's where. Man. So man, that's where bro,
I'm liable to show up with a bottle of Hennessy in my pocket, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, it's probably a backwards vape pen, bro. Like I'm like tripping, bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you a little something. Back in the day, when I was young,
show up with this.
Look, when I was a youngster, right? When I was a youngster, I used to bet my neighborhood drug dealers that I could outrun their dog, and they give me an advantage. I'd be like, I bet you I can make it over that fence before your dog bite me. That's how deep my racing experience go. Like I do this shit for money, so I take on all smoke, and it's like challenging. Like I'm not a boxer by any means, but it's like going to a boxer and saying, "Hey man, I'll challenge you to a duel." And you're like, "Wait a minute, man, these hands is registered, bro. My leg be registered in like 3 different states, bro. I can run for real. I love it. So I don't want to embarrass nobody, because when I do it, I'll be talking shit. I'll tell you, go look at my IG, go look at my high school tape, and I was running against 2 of the fastest dudes in the state. They both got scholarships for this shit. I was barking at them. I was like, I'm gonna get you, and I'm barking at these cats. I looked at them. I was about 10, 15 yards away, and I barked them down. They looked back, and as soon as they looked back, I got their attention. I was like, oh, I got you now. And this is a 4x4 relay. That's what they asked off. I'm telling you, man, I love running. I love it. But everything else, hey, math, whatever else, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
You see those ingredients? That's what you want to look for on the box. When you look at ingredients, green meat, oils, huh?
What's that box for? What's that?
Natural terpenes, no additives, no PG, no VG or vitamin E, etc. You know what I mean? So that's what you're looking for when you pick up a box of the, you know what I mean? You're looking for that, bro. You don't want none of that shit in your vape, bro.
Yep.
None of that shit in your vape.
Don't. Yeah, so you also want to look at what type of carts you got too.
Yeah, Runts got together with Packwoods, and they created their own vape. You know what I mean? So the OG Kush Indica, you know what I mean? Great packaging, and small in the street, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Yep. You know, I can never promote any vape is going to be good, because they all are different. But you're right. There's some really bad ones out there. And when we're talking about the PGRs and stuff in it, you got to be careful with the propylene glycol, because that shit is like what they use in Jell-O. You know what I'm saying? To keep the Jell-O from freezing or from staying, just a fluid when you put it under, in the refrigerator. They put propylene glycol in that shit. It's also what's in antifreeze too.
Yeah. No, before I buy any vape pen or whatever, I check the ingredients on the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Here people down here in LA, they make these down here in LA now. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's made it up to Bay or anywhere else yet, but yeah, but you just gotta check your ingredients, make sure none of that shit is in there. It's not in everything. You know what I mean? It's just in the stuff that has long ass shelf life. So if your shit has a 3 or 4 year shelf life, that PG is in it. If it has a 2 to 3 month shelf life, it ain't in there.
Yep.
That shit is a preservative.
Yep, exactly.
I don't like preservatives, bro. You know what I mean? That's why most of my food is usually fresh. We don't really do a lot of like canned stuff around here. You know what I mean? Most of the food that we cook is usually fresh. I'm not a preservative guy, bro. I don't like preservatives.
Man, that Honcho can beat me in a race, man. I can't believe you, bro. I can't believe you. Honcho can beat me in a damn race.
I don't know who the fastest. I know out of the.
Who the fastest, bro? Come on, mate. You know it's me.
Well, look, let me finish explaining. Let me get it out. Let me get it out, man. So what I was trying to say was, from the football game that we played last year, I think I'm the fastest. I was the fastest content creator out there. I wasn't the fastest person out there. Like I said, there's a little dude in some blue cleats. I call them blue cleats. That boy has wheels. I ain't even gonna lie, he had wheels. But yeah, I think I might be the fastest content creator. You know what I mean? I know I'm way faster than Wasted. I'm way faster than Wasted, bro. He tried to blitz me, got shook. Bang. Like, oh!
Man, I walk out. I'm telling you, I used to do this for a living. I'm telling you, I'll walk you down. I used to go outside of bars and race people for money. You know what I'm saying? In the Army, just for fun. You know, it's like Michael Vick back in the day. Talk about how Michael Vick show up in them damn nightclubs, just be racing motherfuckers with Air Force Ones on. I've done that before.
I used to hawk receivers, bro. That's all. I used to hawk receivers. I play fast. I say, and run. My issue is getting out the box. I know I'm way faster than 4.43. It's just I've never been a track guy. So lining up in the box, that shit ain't never been. You know what I mean? I gotta slow get out the box. That's why I gotta stand up.
I tell you what, there's one dude that I will give as the cat I will give the all-time GOAT that can beat my ass. Like, and if anybody say you can, you know what I'm saying, he'll show up, I'm like, yeah, he's dead now, I believe. You may know him. He's a SoCal legend, man. His first name is Obi. He ran back in the day, bro. Amazing runner, bro. He actually ran at 17. He ran in Olympic trials against Michael Johnson for the 400 and got a scholarship to Cal. I think his name is Obi Moore. He got a scholarship to Cal State Poly and just fucked it off, dog. Just fucked it off, man. Started chilling. His legs look like just split. You just see just like a superhero, man. He was just eating oatmeal and shit, all type of track meets. Just intimidating motherfucker, but was running like in the 400 shit at 17, the boy was running like a 45 second 400 meter. You know what I'm saying? 21 something, 200 meters. Probably like a 10.5, 10.4, 100 meter. But he made it to the Olympic trials in high school, coming out of high school. And yeah, he dusted my ass off, man. I didn't know who he was. I just kept hearing about him in the paper. I'm like, who is this Obi Moore motherfucker? I don't know who this cat is. I go out there, little skinny cat. He got cornrows. He's about 5'8", 5'7". You know what I'm saying? He ain't that tall. This bug went out there, and right off the bat, you could just tell he was better than everybody else. First, as soon as the gun went off, bam, he was gone. And I'm giving it everything I got. I'm at my fifth gear. And I'm gone. He just coasted like it was another day in track practice. Ran like a 45, 46. Ain't never seen that, but it goes to show, like, what I learned is you got to just stay as relaxed as possible. Even when you know what I'm saying, your body hurt, you just got to keep telling yourself, nope, we good. Because your body, once you feel it, you start moving them faces. Yep, it's over. But he just stayed calm. But yeah, he never did shit after that, though, man, unfortunately. Like the greatest, fastest athlete I've ever freaking seen. Athlete destiny.
It's a sad fact, but it is a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no shelf life for a track star, bro.
No, it's not. It's not, man. It's not. Once you reach your prime, bro, that's it.
Bro, 2 Olympics is your max. maybe 3
at best, unless your name is Carl Lewis or Michael Johnson.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean at best. I mean, even Usain Bolt only got what, 2, maybe 3 Olympics.
Yeah, I think he got 3.
3, right? And after that, where'd he go?
Exactly.
It's so long for a track star, bro. After that, especially with talent refreshes, bro.
Oh yeah,
talent refreshes, bro. So
when I was running, the biggest thing was just to go and run out of the country because they treat you differently. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that until I got into like about the end of my junior year in high school, going into my senior year. And I started getting these letters from places, and they was like, "Hey man, you can go and run in like Germany." I'm like, "Huh? What are you talking about, bro?" They look at track like we look at basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a known sport. They know people. They run frequently and often, and you can make you make a decent living. It's just like playing basketball here. Unless you're in that top 0.01%, you ain't gonna make it to the NBA, but you got an easy landing spot. The landing spot for track ain't that easy like that because it's a high intensity sport, and one thing goes and you're done. You ain't the same no more. So it's all about maintenance and getting as fast as you can in your prime and getting up out of there, getting that bag. And Germany had that bag, or Europe had that bag at the time. Yeah, them Olympic sprinters, that shit do be looking, man, that'd be looking crazy when they be tearing it off. That happened to my homeboy, man, right before we were getting ready to run a relay. And he was stretching out, and you could just see his hamstring just fall off the meat down there. It was, I was like, "You good?" I was like, wrap that shit up. You all right?
It's like Nick got liposuction in the back of his head.
Bro, it looks so bad.
Ass bubble. Nick like, nah, bro.
His hamstring looked like a saddle, bro. Like that shit was just sunk in, and like he had like pockets. And I was like, he was like, how's it look? I'm like, man, you good, bro? You good? I was like, just wrap it up, man. Just wrap it up. Put some icing out on that shit.
Hell nah, bro.
Man. Bro, we had nobody else. It was right before the game.
Nigga, you on steroids.
Yeah.
If you gonna try and run on that, bro, you on steroids, bro.
Hey, so check this out. So he tried to get up, right? And he was like, well, then shit, you wrap it up. That's what we wrapped up his thigh hella tight. He got up and he tried to run on it. And he was like, nah, he's like, I can't do it, man. He can't. Motherfucker started crying. I was like, damn. Bro, we had to bring out like one of the shot putters. And he was quick. He was a football player. He was quick. He was a linebacker. And he was just doing it for conditioning. But man, if I would have had that dude on my he's my first leg. And man, he was fast as hell. That was the last time he ran track ever, too. Last time.
Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, look, that football game, shit.
Yeah, that's why.
Bro. Yeah.
That's why I tell people.
I went out with a dub. I ain't even tripping, bro. I went out with a dub, bro.
Yeah.
Probably the first and only content creator flag football game, nigga. I left with a dub. I ain't even tripping.
Hey. That goes in history right there, man. It goes to the victory.
I got the win with that one. I ain't even tripping. Me and Pharaoh can say we won.
There you go. Hey, man, that's the glory goes to the victor, man, and the history too. So shit, you can tell that story. Be like, yeah, man, we beat you by like 8 touchdowns. You can say whatever you want to say with it too.
In all honesty, I kind of want them to bring the draft back to Vegas again.
I think they will, man. I think they will, depending on what Kansas City do. Kansas City, I heard they're gonna act a fool because they know that you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess, and if they screw it up, they're gonna go back to Vegas.
Quit asking. You know that. So Kawhi went down, nigga, that was the end of the series, bro. They just got to play out for it.
Yeah,
right then and there. And once Kawhi went down, bro, that was it. You know, I got nothing else to really say about it, bro. Once Kawhi went down, bro, that was pretty much it. That was a wrap for us. Can't win without Kawhi and Paul, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta have at least one of them, if not both. Man. Without both of them, boy, that's a wrap. I was just shocked that we only lost by 5. You know what I mean? Like, in all honesty, I was shocked that we only lost by 5.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't kick the team when you're down, man. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Bad, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm missing 2 stars, bro. There ain't shit I can do about it. What up, I feel with you, man.
I feel for you, bro. I feel for you. What's up, Art?
It is, bro. It is what it. But I was saying I kind of want them to bring the draft back. You know what I mean, to Vegas, just so we can have another flag football game. And this time it'll be. And I don't want no bullshit if we set it up. You know what I mean? I want all the bullshit to be left alone to the side. You know what I mean? But shit more versus NWA. The flag football game.
Look, I'll tell you something, and I'll give you a secret. Because you're going to be the head coach. You're going to be the general manager. You and Loon. So look, check this out, bro. Just put me at a hybrid linebacker and just blitz me the whole time. They ain't scoring shit. They ain't going. Bro, I used to play rec flag football, right? And they banned me, dog. I'm not making this shit up. I swear on everything. Bro, they had to kick me out, these motherfuckers, because I was playing linebacker and would just blitz, and they couldn't block me. I would get to the quarterback before the damn ball would get to him. Bam, got it. And I had a flag and be doing like some Marquette. This is in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I was playing rec league ball. You know what I mean? But man, I was like Marquette King and shit out there, bro. Just throwing a flag and dancing and shit. So I'm uber aggressive, uber competitive, and just put me on the D-line, I guarantee you they won't score shit. Nobody ain't gonna be able to get the ball off.
So the way we play, we have one center, one down lineman.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not up.
Bring whoever. They ain't gonna be able to keep. They brought out everybody, all sizes, shapes, everything. They brought out bouncers from nightclubs.
I'm not doubting you, bro. I'm just saying. I would.
Oh, I know.
I would love to play that game, though. That would be a great game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It would.
You know, keep it peaceful. You know, just play the game on the field, bring the content for the people, have a good time. You can go back to not liking each other afterwards. You ain't even got the game.
Yeah, we go like each other tomorrow. No, you know what though?
Just don't cheat out nobody, bro.
This is how I see it, man. And everybody don't have to agree with the way that I see life. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I just give people a little bit of my insight. I try my best to look at shit like the old school samurais, you know what I'm saying? And the way that they would do shit. Not even samurais, but like the kung fu masters. You know what I'm saying? And they would show up, if they had beef, they pull up, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, look, I challenge you to whatever. You the master of this area. And they would be teaching all the students how to be able to defend themselves, because it was self-defense. It was home defense system. It was before weapons. They weren't allowed to carry weapons. So these senseis would just teach people. So if there was a better sensei that would show up, they'd be like, yo, man, what's up? Are you so-and-so? Like, yeah, I'm so-and-so. All right, man, well, shit. I got this dojo over here. I'm about to take over your business and take all of your students, and I'll make you my student. So they'd be like, hold up. While you're here, babe, hey, go fix our guests some food. And they would sit there and they would eat. And they would share a meal, and they would have some tea, and they'd smoke a cigarette or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then they would get to the fucking ass with it. So if we're going to do it, I want to make sure that we peaceful. I shake their hand. How you doing? Here's my name. Nice to meet you. What's your lady's name? What's your kid's name? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And then I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get about 15 sacks. I don't want to play offense. I'm going to get about 15 sacks. And we're going to eat good and we're going to whoop their ass. And then the next day, we're going to get back on that plane and I'm going to get up out of there. That's the way it should be. You know, it's like the old school way, man. We're going to break bread, make sure everybody cool, everybody health is good. Okay. All right. You got a new baby on the way. All right. And then we're going to go out there and talk all that shit.
Hey, look, I'll play the game as long as there ain't no cheap shots, bro.
I don't think it'll be no cheap shots.
Bro, whatever happens to you from that point on, bro, that's on you. Just know that shit coming. You know what I mean?
As you say that, that's probably why it'll never happen too. As we talk it out loud too, the possibility is great to talk about. but there's not a lot of people that have the same, viewpoint like I just described. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's good to talk about, but yeah, like you said, that probably may be the last time we ever saw it. So, it's glad that we got a little bit of tape on it. You know what I'm saying? You got you can go tell NFL Network about that one, because I don't know of any other fan base that has done that before. Has done it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think any other fan base has enough content creators to do that.
Nah.
We can play the game, but Ja can't play. Ja, we can play the game, but you can't play. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Oh man. Kush froze again. That frozen Kush. So, how y'all feeling about these next couple of days? Are you highly anticipating it, or can you not? Are you just waiting for the day to come around? For me, Thursday is going to tell me a whole lot. If they trade out of the 7, but I need to get paid. If I'm trading out of 7, I need to get paid. I need to get some picks, and yeah, I need to get some picks. I need to make sure, I'm getting what I need to be gotten. You can say Jalen Carter all you want, Ern. I'm telling you, bro, you stop that. Stop that. Not gonna happen. I'm just waiting on the content, man. I appreciate that visit. It should definitely be interesting, man. It should definitely be interesting. We should definitely have a wonderful show. There'll be highlights. There'll be game film. There'll be breakdown of each pick. A joyful day. Hopefully, the Raiders knock it out the park. You know what would be great to have 2 picks.
Who's that? Oops. There we go.
Yeah, 2 picks in the first round would be great.
I'm back.
I don't think it'll happen, but 2 picks in the first round would be great. Maybe they trade out of 7 and pick up a first round next year and a first round next year. So next year we got 2 first round picks. Who knows? Maybe they trade next year's 2 first rounders, you know what I mean, to get a first rounder this year. To get back into the first. Who knows? Who knows? But the excitement, the joy of the anticipation. I can't wait. Kush keeps freezing. He's in a shitty area. In a terrible area. That's that Seattle shit. Bad service up there. I think they got too many trees blocking satellite feed. They got to do better. So, oh man, day in the life, man. Day in the life. So hopefully everybody got their push-ups and stuff in. Sorry I didn't work out this morning. I worked out yesterday. And then mowed my lawn and shit this morning. So I felt like pushing the lawnmower, cleaning up. That was enough to work out for me. So I'm good.
You got me now? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I must have had a little patch or something. My apologies.
Yeah. And I hope we're active too. I hope we move around, you know what I mean, and get shit going. I hope we do. I hope we knock it out the park, truthfully. I
I think we're going to be active. I really do. I think taking in everything that what the the way that everything's going to map out. It seems like at number 7, it's not really a good pick for us, and we see a lot of value in like what you're talking about, and a lot of players that may not even be in the top 10 too. So I'd love to see us move around.
Hey, look, it's only 10 top 10 picks out there, bro. There's only 10 top 10 picks out there, bro. 4 of them are quarterbacks. Unfortunately, 4 of them are quarterbacks. And they're not really top 10, but because teams are quarterback needy, 4 of them spots as quarterbacks, bro. So that's only 6 other players that's truly top 10. Just saying. It can't be 100 top 10 picks out there. That don't add up. So you telling me, oh, it's 100 different top 10 picks out there. No, it's not. You can't have 100 different top 10 picks.
It never did. We always think that it is. Nah.
Look, so there's only five offensive top 10 players, right? And there's 5 top 10 defensive players, bro. And 4 of those offensive guys are quarterbacks. And 1 is not a running back, it's an O lineman. You know what I mean? Other than that, you got 5 top defensive players. 2 are on the line, 2 are linebackers, and 1 is a defensive back. Hey Castro, yeah, I am doing fantasy football again this year. I am. I'm doing 2. I'm doing 1 for my chat and 1 for NWA. I'm doing 2. So NWA members will have a fantasy football this year, and
I'm down. I haven't played in years, man. I'm down.
Yeah. And we play for money. You know what I mean? We play for money. Winner takes all with me. There ain't no second place.
Nah. What's the second place?
Yeah, Castro won last year. So.
Oh, that's why he asked me. He's like, hey, we doing this?
Yeah. He's the defending champ. So.
Hey, that's why he's coming up here and talking about it. You doing that thing this year?
Yeah, I am. Hopefully I'll monetize by that time. Because a lot of people couldn't pay. They couldn't pay through like apps. They had to send super chats.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't say Bijan is rated top 10. I don't. You could say that, Ern, and the media could say that. I don't see it. I'm just being honest. I don't know a top 10 team that's got a draft pick that wants a running back.
I see him first round.
First round,
he's my only first round running back. From Alabama, the running back.
Bijan?
No, that's from
Alabama.
I thought Bijan is from Texas. There's a running back from Alabama that's nice too.
I would say Bijan is from Texas.
Yeah, he's nice, bro. There's a running back from Alabama he's nice. I like him a lot. But we may just have to pick up a running back at some point this year. But I don't think it's going to be,
Ask yourself
round pick.
Ask yourself this question. Did you know who Bijan was before this year?
Did I know who Bijan was? Hell no.
Did anybody know who Bijan was before this year?
No, probably not.
Being honest. Let's just be honest. Nobody knew who he was before this year. You had a phenomenal year the year you're supposed to be drafted. All right, it's not top 10.
To be honest with you, I didn't know none of these motherfuckers.
It's not top 10.
I knew Anthony Richardson and Jalen Carter. But the rest of these cats is some Will Anderson, Will, yeah. But the rest of them somewhat new.
I think the Eagles adjust their defensive line at 10. Or their defensive backfield at 10. They lost pieces on that defense that took them to the Super Bowl. I mean, their offense carried them too. You know what I mean? That was a perfect display of 50-50 football. You know what I mean? Days that their offense didn't show up, their defense balled the fuck out. The day that their defense somewhat showed up, their offense balled the fuck out. Hey, look, Ern, I'm telling you, nobody knew who he was before this year. It wasn't a shot at you. You know what I mean? Nobody. You know what I mean? So
I have a feeling the Eagles don't have a good
remember, Philly is a running back by committee.
Yeah.
Just Miles Sanders. It's a run by committee thing.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna have a good draft regardless, though. I've been seeing what they've been doing over the years. The Eagles they've been drafting some people that some unknown talent, some known talent, but they do really good with whoever they bring into the organization. They kind of reminded me just the way that they're bringing in the talent to fit their system, like a C grade, not an A grade, but like a C or B grade Baltimore Ravens, like what Ozzie was doing back then. They kind of taking that mentality of taking some play. I mean, look at Jalen Hurts, bro, or Jalen Hurts. They didn't even want him. The city didn't even want him. Somebody in that boardroom was like, "Hey, we need to take a shot on this dude." It changed a lot in their franchise and that defense. To support him is they had a defensive tackle from Georgia. I forget his name. Last year they picked up. He turned out pretty decent.
Nah, whatever the Eagles decide to do, you know what I mean? They drafted very well last year. Very well. You know what I mean? Well enough to get to a Super Bowl.
Yep. We'll be 2 days away. Less than 2 days now. The morning is almost
away from making your team better or worse.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting ready to get a wedding.
Yeah, it depends on who's getting married.
Hey, the first round is a big ass wedding, bro. It's 32 weddings in the first round, bro. So the better or the worse, for the first 2 years, you're getting paid.
I like you're right. I like what Lou was saying too. It felt like, Christmas. We got the Christmas sweaters. You know what I'm saying? Breaking out the ugly Christmas sweaters.
Christmas wedding, bro.
Man, it feel like.
Let's be honest, bro. Your Christmas gifts of joy and excitement last how long? 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what I mean? 2 weeks, right? This is a marriage, bro. This is 4 years. First round, 4 years automatic. So, for better or for worse, 4 years.
For better or for worse.
Players getting paid.
We're going to make it work, man. Whatever it is, I'm just excited to see whatever it's going to be. I just hope that we don't have... My thing is, and I guess that'll be my thing for the day, is it's not hope, but to, be positive about what we may end up getting. Just knowing the process. Like, they always talk about trust the process and how, people make fun of, hey, you got to trust the process. We about to just watch the process. So I wouldn't say trust it, because some people take that as like, man, hey, don't tell me trust shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nothing. And I get that. I'm not telling anybody to trust nothing. I'm telling you to watch the process. Before we get angry, before we get happy, or whatever, let's watch the process and try and understand it, because that's what I'm most excited about, just to watch this motherfucker. Like I haven't been as excited about a draft since Khalil Mack, I'd say. Because I knew we were going to get somebody that was going to be a rock star. I knew Reggie McKenzie coming in was great from Green Bay. I knew that he saw great defensive talent when he knew it. I knew that he was a Raider, and I was like, man, hell yeah, we about to get somebody. Whoever he gets, I'm just gonna watch the process. And I didn't know shit about no damn Khalil Mack. I watched his tape coming into. I knew he was a talent, but he shockingly surprised me. He exceeded my expectations, bro. I didn't know what he was gonna end up being. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all, that'll do it for me. I'm about halfway with my gallon, so make sure you guys get your water in. You see, I upped my water intake. It's getting hotter outside, so it's time to start hydrating. You know what I'm saying? Get your water in. Get out outdoor, get the sunlight. But the more you start getting outside and being more active, the more you guys got to start drinking more water now too, because we're just now getting ready to start hitting May, and you got June and July, so it's gonna be nothing but heat for most of us living on the West Coast or down south. So, but yeah, I'll tap in with you guys later on this week, or actually tomorrow, or I'm in later on today if I do another workout and film that one though. But I was just getting ready to cancel. We're about to get ready to get up out of here. I'll tell them I'm getting ready to probably do another show. May do one later on tonight. If I do my I guess it'll be my third workout today, but we'll see. We'll see. What you got? You got anything for the people before we get up out of here?
Man, hey, have a great day. Please watch the rest of the shows. And as always, fuck who hates you, who fucking loves you.
There you go.
Since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby.